look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion here. They go play action here. That one's caught along the left sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another carry for him. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10 now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Catch is made in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 4. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans break the tie here in the 1st. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Man in motion out of the slot. 2nd and 1. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And now they face 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Throwing from the gun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Titans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he takes this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 22 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Hand off to the back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. He has the 1st over the middle. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. And the Titans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah.
And that's a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 14. McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They've got 1st down from the 31. Slot man motioned over. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed to his running back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they pick him off again. And the Titans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third down from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
It's fielded at the 14. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Commanders will go on offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Back to throw it. It is caught left side. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Got a man, it's Mayer. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Setting up a throw. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's running with it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. This one's caught. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Goal to go, they're passing. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a throw. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. Hauled in left side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 43-yard line.
From the 43. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Brought in right side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. finds a seam down the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
To throw it on first down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The give now out of the shotgun. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Back to throw, needing a first. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Sending a receiver left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Ooh, yikes. That 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. Big gain downfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23.
Commanders 26.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he shows some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it yet again. He lets a heater go deep. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Has it downfield, working the left. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Taking a shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They are throwing it again. Finding Pearsall. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
13 yards on the play. And a Commanders.
Throwing it again here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. First down from the red zone. Rolling left behind some. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Brings up third down and goal.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here he is on third and long. Pearsall there to grab it. And this is down all the way to the 3. Trying to set this up quick. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And oh, he got it. Interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll run the counter. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Plowing up the middle. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. So it's a win on the road for the Titans.